Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for the while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. I am a sweaty boy. And I don't mean that like in a, like, ooh, I'm so no. I don't mean it like that. I'm just super grody and sweaty right now. Went over there, was at work all night. It's hot, it's humid. It's even more hot and humid than where I'm working. So I'm just sticky and nasty right now. And you can take that information and do it whatever you want. I don't give a damn. But anyway, it's super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. And then I'm going to go over there and I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. And whilst I'm yammer on about it, I might derail every now and again and start talking about other stuff. Just kind of the nature of the show. Sometimes I go off on tangents. Maybe I'll start talking about global politics. Crazy shit going on with Russia and the Prigozhin situation. You got China and their economy. And, I keep a bridge, folks. I'm just saying. I suppose I could go over there and come up with another channel. Just talk about global politics stuff. But, I don't think that would really suit my audience that I've built up here. I mean, maybe it would. And then on top of that, I just wouldn't be good at it. Because, just wouldn't be good at it. But anyway, I'm inside my truck, and I'm wearing my grody work clothes. Typically, when those two things coincide, that means I was on my way home from work, and I found some shit to review for you. That's definitely the case today. So, folks, what am I going to review for you while being extra sweaty? Well, folks, it's boom! It is Ghost energy drink, specifically, ooh, it's all pink. It is Bubblicious strawberry splash flavor. Okie doke. I've reviewed, I think, a couple things from Ghost. They're an energy drink, and they like to go over there and have these, legendary energy epic focus. 0 sugars, no artificial colors. Neat. It's 1,000 milligrams of carnipure carnitine, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, 150 milligrams, whatever. But yeah, they like to go over there and they have just their normal flavors, but they like to tie themselves in with candy brands. Like they've had Starbucks ones. I think they had not Starbucks. I'm sorry, Starburst. That's what I meant to say. I think they had some Skittles ones and shit. And now they went with Bubblicious. So I'm guessing strawberry bubblegum? Sounds good. Let's give it a try. I'm so sticky right now. It's bad sticky. It's not good. I need to go inside and shower real hard. It definitely has kind of a bubblegum smell. But it's not like a straight bubblegum, because, if I'm drinking bubblegum, usually it's in soda format, not energy drink format. So it's definitely different. Plus, you can kind of smell the strawberry a little bit. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, son, okay. I am down with that. I'm drinking it, I'm enjoying it, and it's got this nice kind of strawberry taste to it, kind of a candy strawberry taste, not like fresh strawberry. But it's got this nice, strawberry taste to it. And I was like, okay, fuck knows, I haven't had strawberry Bubblicious since I was probably 12. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm like, okay, I guess, that's what they were going for. And then at the very end, you get this tail hit of a nice little bubblegum hit. I wasn't expecting that, but I was delighted. This is really tasty. I like it. And I like the strawberry flavoring they went with. It's sweet, but they still left it with a little bit of a tang to it, so it's got a little oomph. But it's mostly sweet. It's got that candy taste to it. And then, like I said, it's got this nice strawberry flavor. And then it just kind of fades out, and then you just get this nice little hit at the end. The nice little bubblegum hit. And then, you kind of get a little after effect of the strawberry. this is really good. I don't, here's the thing. I don't have anything against Ghost, but they're definitely not a go-to energy drink for me. I would put them in like the same category as like Reign, where it's like they're fine, and I've had Reign energy drinks for sure, especially when they first came out. I was like, oh cool, new thing to try. That was before I did the show, and so I'm down with that. But they are for me kind of like sort of like third tier energy drinks. And like that sounds like, like I'm being mean, but it's like, and it's not for lack of quality, it's just there's already a lot of energy drinks that are like well established that I have years and years and years of association with. And it's not brand loyalty or anything, but it's just like, okay, well, I know that I have certain ones that I like to go to. These are the ones that tend to be my preference. But the thing is that these days we have so many options for energy drink stuff. Because like when I was coming up, went to a gas station or something like that, you'd probably have like one, maybe two sections of coolers that were just for energy drink stuff. You'd have like your Monsters, you'd have like your Red Bulls, then you'd have some of like the, kind of like, sort of lesser tier ones, your Full Throttles, your Nauses and such like that. But, they're doing their thing, not to shit on them or anything. So I just developed certain ones that I'm partial to. So when like Bang and Reign and Ghost came out, it wasn't like, oh boy, like I was like, I'm going to try them for sure. But so I don't review a lot of their stuff unless it's something that really catches my interest. In this case, it caught my interest because I was like, okay, I wanted to see what they were going to do with the flavoring. Because they're not saying, oh, it's just strawberry slash. They're saying it's Bubblicious. So I'm expecting that there's going to be a bubblegum aspect to it. But I didn't know if they were going to implement that properly, if they were going to even implement it at all. They could have just copped out and had it be fucking strawberry flavor and been like, well, we told you it was strawberry. And I'd be like, razz-a-frazzin'. But no, they didn't do that. Like, it's, not only do I appreciate the fact that there's a few things here. Number one, it's zero sugar, but it doesn't taste like it. This is another one where it falls into the category where we've gotten better and better at masking that zero sugar aspect. And this one is one of the best that I've had in terms of keeping that zero sugar flavor down. It is almost, there might be a little tinge of it, but it's almost unrecognizable. I would have to search for it to be, something I would pick up. So there's that. It doesn't taste chemically. It is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I can still get down with it. But I really do appreciate the fact that not only did they go over there and do a good job of representing the flavor that they're claiming, but then on top of that, I have to give them credit because it's just genuinely tasty. Like, it's two questions I have to be asked, folks. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, and yes with an asterisk. I would genuinely get this again because the stuff that I've had from Ghost before, well, not bad by any means. Again, none of it has really stood out to me that much. It's been fine, but this is the first one where it's like, it's really tasty. It has a unique flavor that I'm not aware of. I'm sure Monster's already working on it at this point, but at least for right now, they've got the market covered on strawberry bubblegum flavored energy drinks, and that works for me. Now, is it going to be a go-to for me? No. It's maybe a little bit sweeter than I would normally have as one of my go-to ones. Plus, realistically, if I'm choosing an energy drink specifically, I'm going to probably go with like maybe a white pineapple or an ultra gold from Monster because they're pineapple flavored. I like pineapple stuff. I have an entire pineapple playlist. Go watch that. All of them. But no, but this is definitely something where it's like, no, I would genuinely get this again. Now, as for recommending it to other people, I said yes, but with an asterisk. It depends entirely what you want out of your energy drink. If you want, because, it used to be the case. It was like just energy drinks were just synonymous with, kind of like extreme stuff and sports and that's, that was the whole thing. X Games, you know. But now we've really kind of moved into this point where, like, there's really a wide variety of stuff available for different energy drink enjoyers. This one probably doesn't fall in too hard with, like, the Monster and the extreme stuff. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that it falls in with, like, the pre-workout, like, ones that, like, I can't even think of the names of them off the top of my head right now, but I've reviewed a bunch of them. Doesn't fall in there. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. And I think it's good, but at the end of the day, it is still a candy-tasting energy drink, so just kind of take that into account. But if nothing else, I think it's worth trying. It's really cool. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly bubblicious rest of your life, which is a phrase I never thought I would ever say in my life, because I haven't even thought about bubblicious in I don't know how long. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do, and, to not be an asshole. Like, it's frustrating and it can be stressful. And, you're over there one day, you come home, and you find out that your neighbor went over there and cut down a whole bunch of the privacy bushes that you had in between them and you, even though some of them were on your property. Now, to be fair, he did come to me in advance and ask. He's like, hey, it's kind of, it's on the fence, and, it's already kind of fucked up part of the fence. Would it be okay if I went over there and I, took care of some of those? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, dude. Do what you need to do. Like, I don't care. I did not realize he was basically going to get rid of the entire thing. That I wish he had asked me about, because there's a couple of them that are on my side where it's like, I don't think those were fucking with your fence. Some of them 100%, like, I can see where he was going with it. But some of them it's like, and now there's just way too much there's way too little between my yard and his yard. But, to be fair, good dude and everything like that, just irked me a little bit, because I came home and it's like, I had trees there. Anyway, it's important, even if somebody does cut down trees, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholes in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Excuse me. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to do like your good buddy Brandon, and you're going to go take a long-ass shower because you're all sweaty and it's humid and it's hot, and like I go to do things. And look at that. Can you see it? Probably not. But it's all just sweat and it's sticky sweat. That's what makes it even worse. Because it's like you go and it's like, I can't even. Ugh. And I'm not even usually like that annoyed by this stuff. It's like typically I'll just put it out of my mind. But it's like, it was so humid and anything you did just would pour sweat. Anyway, bye.